This is Riddletown, and
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
a tune.
Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
Don't remember the answer to all of these, but I should probably be able to get most of them.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Probably vengeance.
Yes, my husband Hissarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
The bones of the world stretch towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Mountains.
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies.
Faith?
Of what do I speak?
No. Hunger.
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Kefir, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
She wields the broken sword, and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Time?
That is not
No.
of what I speak.
It's probably mercy then.
She wields the broken sword, and separates of what do
Yeah, no, mercy.
Yes.
The
Could
king
not
bitch
bear
to
the sight of
got me.
Andraste's suffering, and mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Jealousy?
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak? I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
It's either home or death.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
Alright, last one.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Dreams?
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
Alright. Quinn leveled up. Actually, I don't know what to give her. Combat training won't do any good for her. Mages can take more damage from an attack before it interrupts their spellcasting. Sure. Okay.
Hey, what's shaping?
You're not Lusk?
Oh, I'm not.
Luske?
Just a memory pulled out of your head, huh? Tell me nothing. You never really cared about us. Knew you were meant for greater things. Up there. The surface.
You know I had to leave.
That's the way it goes, isn't it? You can't afford to think about the past. You have to look forward. I'm proud of you for moving on. Here, I found this lying around and I've no use for it. I know you'll do something good with it. Goodbye, my friend. Remember me.
What did you give me? Faith's Edge. I have picked up quite a bit. Reflection. Restriction Talia. That's probably what it is. Not bad, though it's strength and constitution and willpower. Would have been better if it was dexterity and cunning, but hey, what can you do?
Well, alright.
Oh yeah, the fight your teammates battle. It even brought in Bark Spawn. You'll need to heal yourself. I can't really see. Alright, where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Let's all tag team Sten, I guess. Then Sten needs to heal. You can heal. I really wish you could heal Sten.
As you like.
No, you don't need it. Sten needs it. Actually, everything else seems to be going fine with that. Sten needs to heal again. In fact, when cannot heal him at the moment, so I'm just gonna have to wait. Not going too poorly. Alright, so Leliana win or Talia? Talia will probably be easy enough to destroy real quick. Alright, we'll go for win next. Right, and Leliana. That went pretty good. That wasn't half bad. That could have gone a lot worse.
Well, looks like there's only one way forward.
This looks fun. I bet we'll have to work together and join hands and sing a happy song to get across.
Simple enough.
I see a bridge, but it is clearly incorporeal. There's no way to cross on that.
Now, the first time I played through this, definitely got stuck on this, and I was given a lot of shit considering all the party members kind of tell you how this is supposed to work. So, interestingly enough, I actually have Bark Spawn, so I might be able to get more parts of the bridge together. But I think it actually limits it to like 2 or 3. You cannot move freely, I need you to stand still.
Stepping stones, aren't they? We have to take them one at a time to get across.
Okay, Leliana, you're next. Nope. 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 No. No. I need the second one to be open. There we go. Now, who do I get rid of to get rid of the first one? That would be Wynn. Alright, Talia, you go. Now, if I put Bark Spawn on one, will it... Yes? Although it might have disabled a different character. Is Wynn still active? No, she's not. Okay. Alright, well that one gives me one. Can I get rid of Sten or Leliana? Alright, Wynn, go back to where you were. Okay, well if I get rid of Leliana,
yes,
it gets rid of that one. And if I get rid of Sten, it gets rid of that one. Huh. So I need to move her there for that one. Okay.
tell me.
Process of elimination will get this. So I needed you here. We move you here. Then Leliana can move there. She doesn't move to the one directly next to Wynn. She moves to this one instead. Then wind can come off of this. But can she make the third one pop up? That one makes the third one pop up. Does any of the other ones make the third one pop up? No. But that can be there, which means Sten is now available to move. So I need one that'll show the last section, which is only this one. Wind still has to be there in order for this one to be shown up. So theoretically, the only person I can move in this case is Leliana. And now I move Leliana to make sure that the last one is up. And that gets us across. There we go.
Here we are playing with switches and stepping stones.
Sten was not a fan of that puzzle.
I thought it was a legend. I didn't believe.
I don't know what to say.
Congratulations. You found your pot of holy dirt.
Sten. Altar's a little more than a dusty stone slab. You can make it inscription carved into its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight. Remove equipment.
You have been through the trials of the gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
Thank you. And then everyone took damage, because the flames are still technically there.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the urn of sacred ashes. I have no words to express.
I could not have asked for a greater honor than to be here. I will never forget this feeling.
Congratulations. You found a waste bin.
Sten just not having it. Take a pinch of the ashes. Leave the urn alone. We have received the urn. Alright. And that is all we came for. Someone did make it here before us, though. We got another chest.
Allow me.
Screw you. I knew I would run into one damn chest. Oh, two chests. No, just one chest that I couldn't unlock because I didn't decide to get lockpicking. It had to have been one, and it's stupid probably because it's gonna have like nothing in it worth a damn. It's gonna have like fire bolts or something, but I'm gonna remember that, and it's gonna bother me to no end. Alright, now for the long walk back. I think it gives me a shortcut, technically. I just gotta remember where it is. I think it's this way?
I saw what you were doing back there.
Oh?
Don't play innocent with me.
What are you talking about?
You playing with that kitten.
There was no kitten.
Sten, I saw you. You were dangling a piece of twine for it.
I was helping it train.
You're a big softy.
We will never speak of this again.
Softy.
Where did you find a kitten in this mess? That's what I want to know. Alright, now we talk to Brother Genitivi.
welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it?
The urn? Yes. Show Jenna TV the Pouch of Ashes.
Is that? Oh, there's some dust on... No, that's not dust. Oh, Maker, I'm not worthy to look upon. What was it like, coming to the urn, I mean?
Stone flask with a burnt woman inside. Grueling. There were tests. It's... See, she's not a follower of the Maker. Just a stone flask with a burnt woman inside. But it obviously does have holy connotations because the urn, the ashes do end up curing Arleman. I'll say it has touched me quite deeply.
You are a very
Maybe not
fortunate
because
person.
it's the Maker, but
And
because
so
of
am
the
I.
tests that went
Perhaps
through.
my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn.
Yes, the urn of sacred ashes must be shared with the world.
I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue. I hope to see you soon, my friend.
We shall see if that was the right choice. Woohoo! First time I wasn't immediately hit with someone from camp. Liliana, you have anything to say about that experience?
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your...
Never mind. Win.
What's on your mind?
Alistair?
Your desire is my command. Of course. Your desire is my command. Well, we're in camp.
Stan.
You called. I am hardly surprised. Very well. Speak, then.
What was that about children?
What were they doing? It did not look like it served any purpose.
Not a real question, is it? Don't tell me Quinari children are always serious. They were playing.
That word means nothing to me.
You were a child once, you must remember it. What do Quinari children do if they do not play?
They study.
What do they study?
They learn their place in the world.
What do you mean their place in the world?
What do your priests teach the Emekari if not how to be adults?
Not what priests do. Parents teach children to be adults, not priests.
Parents, are you speaking nonsense on purpose? If you insist on speaking, use real words.
What do the Quinari call people with children?
Tamasrans. But the Emekari are not theirs. They belong to the Qunari, not the priesthood.
So only your priests have children? Parents don't own children, they're the ones who birth them. So they're raised by priests, but they belong to everyone.
Yes. Can we move on?
I had other questions.
Very well.
Why don't the Quinari raise their own children?
It obviously didn't work for you.
What's that supposed to mean?
You are a Grey Warden, yet you know little of your own order. You do not know yourself or what you are for. It was cruel of your people to leave you this way. The Tamasrans see that all Qunari know themselves.
Why would my people decide who I am?
Because you cannot decide who they are.
No one can tell me who I am. I have to decide that for myself.
Decide then. Why do you hesitate? It is your task to fight the Archdemon, isn't it?
We aren't finished with our preparations yet.
If you fail, preparation beforehand will have been pointless, and if you succeed, it will be by sheer chance anyway.
What do you want me to do? Charge straight at the Archdemon?
At least we would be going in the right direction. I weary of this. Can we move on? Very well.
Why do you let the Tamasarans control your life?
What makes it mine? It was theirs to begin with.
What does that mean?
They knew me before I was born. I was birthed on the day they chose, placed in the world by their hands. When I die, it will be the Tamasrans who note my passing. I am their work. What I do is for my people, always.
You never do anything just for yourself?
That would be a waste. A life is so much greater than a single man. There is little point in pursuing this. We should move on. Very well.
What did you mean about fiends and Saharon?
Ours wear the faces of men.
Are they like Darkspawn then? Do you mean they're abominations? That's cryptic. Do you mean they're abominations?
No. They do not have the excuse of demons within them. Darkspawn, abominations, plagues, and storms. Men are far more dangerous than these. One moment of betrayal can bring more ruin than an earthquake. You know this.
So they're traitors.
They are Tal Vashoth. They say they are Grey Ones. True in the knowledge of themselves. They are gaping holes where men used to be. Nothing can fill them.
What do they want?
I don't know. There was a village in the mountains of Saharon. Farmers. They grew cinnamon and nutmeg trees in perfectly ordered rows. There would always be one person waiting, a foreman, a harvester, rank didn't matter. Often they would say nothing. Simply watch as we worked to examine the empty house, a new one each time, that had once been the home of a colleague, a friend. We always made a point of searching. Now and then a body would turn up in a river eaten by rain and crows. More often we found nothing. Even in the worst parts of the jungle, the villagers would send someone with us to see the tiniest piece of bone or cloth. Anything contained the possibility of their lost friend. Must we speak of this? We could be fighting something. Very well.
Why do the Tal Vashoth fight you?
Isn't it the nature of a wound to bleed? I have no more answers than you. Why do we fight the Darkspawn? Why do the Darkspawn fight us?
Don't the Tal Vashoth give reasons?
Now and then. Do the reasons matter? It makes little difference to those they fight. Tell me then, why do you fight?
To defend my people.
In the Antam, we are told of the enemy. Assume he loves as you love, hates as you hate, and fights just as hard as you. It's a lie, of course. But does that matter, so long as you stand and believe you know your enemy? The Tal Vashoth wish us dead, and we wish to go on living. The point of our war is war. Very well.
Maybe the Tal Vashoth have a point. That's a risky one. That's enough for...
Then I suggest we move on.
I wish to save before going down that one.
Speak then.
Maybe the Tal Vashoth have a point.
Undoubtedly. They've used it to kill countless people.
They want things to change. You're a soldier. Why do you care about casualties? You don't think they have any justification? They want things to change.
Death is certainly a change.
I didn't mean to offend you by speaking of this.
I have no feelings you can hurt, Warden. Very well. Then I suggest we...
I don't think I did that one right. Oh well. Let's see, where's that put my relationships at? Wynn's doing okay. Sten is 100. Very nice. Lely, some reason, isn't quite there, but I think I could fix that real quick. Should have something to be able to give her.
Why, thank you so much. Why, thank you so much.
Just one more.
Why, thank you so much.
Alright, she's maxed out. Barkspawn, of course, maxed out. Alistair maxed out. Morrigan is close. Now the Antivan stuff can go to Zevran. He likes that.
I shall treasure it. Thank
He
you.
likes that.
That smell. This is Antivan leather, isn't it? I would know that anywhere. I don't know how you knew I was missing my homeland, but this does the trick nicely. Thank you.
What are you waiting for? Try them on.
But I'm not finished admiring them yet. Can you smell that? Like rotting flesh. Just like back in Antiva City. Now if only you could find me a prostitute or two. A bowl of fish chowder and a corrupt politician. I'd really feel like I was home.
Fair enough.
And they fit as well. Marvelous.
Zevran greatly approved of that. Yeah, Zev's gonna be our big one. It's gonna take a minute to get him up to max, though I haven't spoken to him yet. So I'll be able to get a lot of approval through his dialogue. This, I think, might go to Wynn. Wynn is not at max. Let me try that on Wynn. I think that'll probably give her some decent approval. It's a history thing.
Marvelous.
Yeah, there we go. Golden Demon Pendant. Now, I don't know who that goes to, and I don't know who Locket goes to. Let me check between those. This one goes to Morrigan.
A fine gift. You
Very,
have my
very
thanks.
close. How about Locket? Morrigan as well.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
So now she's only 2 away. Small carved statuettes. I believe the statuettes all go to Alistair. So considering I already have him maxed, I could give both of these to you.
Interesting.
And that would max you out. Which just leaves Zev. That's how we fight the dragon. And then all this alcohol goes to Ogren. Luckily, our next stop is the Deep Roads. So, but when we stop at Orzammar, I'll be able to get rid of all of this, which will make a good-sized dent in my inventory there. Did I actually have full approval with Sten? Is he maxed out now? He is. Alright. Does Wynn have anything new to say now that I've improved hers?
What's on your mind? I will answer to the
Nope.
best.
Okay. Liana, now that I've improved yours, you're maxed.
Something I can help with? Yes? Of course I do. Which one? It will come to you soon.
Never mind. Alistair's still fine. Barkspawn. It's probably okay, though. I don't think I've had my conversation with Zevi. about him. No. Good boy. Okay, I think the next thing... I can try and talk to Morgan, though I doubt she has anything really new to say. So, the next thing I'm gonna do is equip all my people.
What comes, my friend?
So, full of questions.
What comes, my... We're in camp, so...
Yeah. I'll go ahead, figure out armor for all my people. I'm not gonna get rid of everything, because we are about to get Oghren, and he is required. We're also about to get Shale, and she's not required, but she also doesn't get normal armor and weapons anyway, so that one I don't have to worry about. But because I'm getting Oghren, he's a warrior, which means I can get rid of anything that I don't think would be useful for a warrior. And I think he's a two-handed warrior at that, so I shouldn't need any single-handed weapons. In fact, he's a berserk one. He might be able to wield two-handed. He might be a two-hander.